So let's talk about the track first. Tell me about it, because it's a banger. That goes without saying.
Thank you.
And it sounds amazing. Like sonically, it sounds incredible.
Thank you.
And then the one lyric which really jumped out at me, when all your faith in reality fades away, who will you follow?
Yeah.
And I feel that's very appropriate currently, because the idea of what reality is seems to be very elastic currently.
Suddenly so subjective, right? What is real? Is this the Matrix? Is this real life? And I feel like our music, for me, this record and having this to focus on and having this place to pour lyrics into, this is where we find each other. This is the part where I feel like, for me, it's where we can look each other in the eyes and go, this is what's real. Like, I went through that with you. I saw that too. Here we are in what's real. And I think that, our music, the word sanctuary, our album title, our music in so many ways is a sanctuary for us and for our fans, because it's a place where we're free to release, all of our feelings and pour in together and unite over music in general. And at this point, 20 plus years in, like, all that we've been through together and all this music has been the soundtrack too for us together. But nowadays, more than ever, I feel the need for a sanctuary of truth with people, like with what is actually real, not what is being fed to us on our screens, from AI to whatever the government is feeding us, to what we have seen with our own eyes and we know to be true, and what we feel in our hearts. Yeah. So all of those things.
I feel that's why most people are so conflicted currently, because that seems to be the way things are. I guess it's always been like that. There's no denying, it's always been bread and circus to keep people entertained and distracted. Sure. But I agree with you, and I think that's what's so important about music, especially within, the quote unquote heavy music world, because when that first resonates you, that's when you find the people that, your people for life.
Yeah. Completely. And like you said, of course it's always been this, but this is a level that I have never been awake to like this until the last 5 years, just ramping up continuously, especially where I feel like freedom of expression and freedom of speech are literally under attack, which my rebellious heart, I can't help that makes me want to scream from the rooftops more than ever.
Yeah, I'm just very excited about this record, because I feel like there's a certain group of artists of the stature and caliber that you're at, that when they first put records out are suddenly again having this incredible moment. And I see it with Deftones, I see it with Korn, I see it with a lot of artists, and I feel that around your band as well. There's like a crackling energy, and I feel like
the artists that you mentioned, Deftones, Korn, think about what we just talked about and what we're facing and how we're trying to find reality. I think people are starved for authenticity. Yep. And the thing, that has kept, to me, those bands alive, and I think mine as well, besides staying in the game and touring and making new music all that time, is the fact that we have been true to ourselves in the art, in the creation, in the lyrics, and everything else. It's always been about having something to say that's real in your heart, not feeding the mainstream machine, which oftentimes likes to pretend, at least over here, like rock is dead. It's so not. You can look at the live shows and the numbers and what is happening in reality, what people are listening to, and what we're doing with their time. Rock is huge. Yeah. Whether or not the biggest mainstream platforms want to acknowledge that or not, I'm not in it to win the popularity contest. Fallen did so much better than I ever imagined that we would do, and I think that's the point. I think that is the point. We're really, really tired of the fake spoon-fed. It's just fake so much. I want to be the thing. I want to be one of the good ones that's making something real, and it's saying something true and saying something real and just staying true to the heart, because it's so much better that way. I don't need your approval. I'm glad you like it.